Good morning. My name is Michael Armistead, Nashville Fire Department, Special Operations. Thank you all for being here today. We're going to get things rolling pretty quick because I want y'all to enjoy this nice, warm, balmy day. Help me welcome the governor of this great state of Tennessee, Mr. Bill Lee.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's a beautiful day, and it's a beautiful thing that we're seeing here. I think 40 years ago there was a partnership that was started that dissolved over time, and today we're reinstating that. Very important partnership between folks who serve the communities in this state, the people in this state in a great way. The fire department, Will Swann, your team, and all that you do for the citizens of our city and our state, Commissioner Long and Department of Safety and Highway Patrol and those that serve in that way, Joe Holmes and the National Guard. All three of those organizations profoundly impact the state of Tennessee in a positive way when disaster strikes. And this partnership, this helicopter aquatic rescue team and what comes out of that will no doubt save lives. It'll no doubt change families' lives. It'll no doubt change our ability to respond when response is needed immediately. And I'm proud of every single one connected to it and the men and women that serve the people of Tennessee. And I know we're all going to be proud when this partnership comes together for folks in need. Thanks for coming out on this cold morning. Thanks for everyone sitting here. Thanks to the teams that you represent. Honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Governor. Next, I'd like to welcome Mayor John Cooper up here.
Well, thank you all so much. Thank you, Mike, and Council Lady and Councilman Rutherford, Council Lady Hancock. Thank you for being here, and I want to thank Governor Bill Lee, our partner in this, and Commissioner Jeff Long, Colonel Derek Stewart, Director Patrick Sheehan, Major General, I like saying Major General, Jeff Holmes for being here today. And as always, it's great to be here with our own Chief Swann of the Nashville Fire Department, who I want to thank for taking the initiative and taking action to bring this partnership about. From the first handshake between Nashville Fire Department Captain Harry White and Lieutenant Dover of the Tennessee Highway Patrol, to this partnership being announced here today, our two organizations have a rich legacy and history of cooperation, and to the spirit of services in our communities. Now, in May of 2010, the 1,000-year flood brought Nashville a crisis that few of us had ever thought we were going to experience. And first responders across the city were called upon to rescue Nashvillians trapped in swift moving waters, at risk of drowning in their own vehicles as darkness fell over the city. Now, a team of firefighters embarked on a rescue mission in a warehouse in South Nashville, and despite the rising waters, they entered a narrow opening in the warehouse to rescue its occupants, only to find in the short time it took to load the flood victims that the waters had risen too high for them to exit. Now, they were able to identify another means of egress, putting their lives on the line to do it, but it was an incident, one of many throughout the 2010 flood, that could have been avoided with the type of life-saving assets that are being produced by this remarkable partnership between the Tennessee Highway Patrol and the Tennessee Army National Guard, and I want to thank them for being ahead of the situation to do it. I'm honored to be here for the announcement of this historic MOU, the first of its kind in Tennessee, and this partnership will help make a tremendous impact to quickly responding to search and rescue situations involving flooding, vulnerable citizens, and missing persons. And I'm grateful to Governor Lee and to all the local and state and federal partners who have helped develop this critical resource. thank you all very, very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Governor. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Help me welcome Commissioner of Safety, Mr. Jeff Long.
Good morning. Let me say thank you to Governor Lee, Mayor Cooper for being in attendance and braving the elements to come out this morning. Also thank you to the Nashville Fire Department, Director Chief Will Swann, and Adjutant General Jeff Holmes for the partnerships with these projects. You know, public safety is our top priority at the Department of Safety Homeland Security. Public safety can't be accomplished by any one agency or department alone, and it takes teamwork to do that. That's why I'm proud of today's announcement. Today's Memorandum of Understanding by the Nashville Fire Department, the Tennessee Army Guard, Tennessee Highway Patrol. It'll make Nashville and the state of Tennessee, as you heard, a safer place to live and to work. The Tennessee Highway Patrol's aviation unit is called upon daily to assist our local agencies and throughout the state on a variety of missions, some being search and rescue. I'm proud of our aviation's work. Some of the missions they fly, as you know, are very dangerous, such as the Cumming Falls rescue a couple of years ago. This project, as you've heard, has been in the works for a year today between Director Chief Will Swann and Colonel Derek Stewart of the Highway Patrol. The flood of 2010, as the mayor said, brought a lot of issues and challenges to the front. And this partnership couldn't be used to its full potential at that time, but it would have been if it had been in place. The Tennessee Highway Patrol has supported Metro Nashville Fire for many years through mutual aid, but now the MOU in place makes it official with training of Nashville Fire personnel in the many aspects of the helicopter technical rescue team concepts. This partnership strengthens the ability to better serve the citizens of the state of Tennessee and Nashville and will be a strong tool in the toolbox whenever it's needed. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Also make welcome up here for a few remarks, the Major General, Mr. Jeff Holmes.
Governor Lee, Mayor Cooper, Commissioner Long, Chief Swann, Director Chief Swann. The Tennessee National Guard has two missions. The first one is to fight our nation's wars abroad, representing and supporting the Department of the Army, Department of the Air Force. Our second mission is to defend the homeland and protect our citizenry here in the States. This newly established aquatic rescue team is a perfect example of our state mission. Our goal is to leverage every military asset available to assist our communities, and this is just the beginning of the many new partnerships that will be established with other state departments and local entities. We simply cannot afford to wait until the event occurs to develop these relationships. And this is important because this is why our soldiers and airmen serve in the National Guard, is to protect the homelands and serve their communities. So we're going to take this far and wide. We're looking for the hard training that we're fixing to get at. This is a great example, and we're going to carry it from all across the state. Thank you.
Thank you, General. Now, final comments. I'll get Director Chief Swann up here to talk to us. Yes, sir.
So, like so many others that came up here before me, let me take this hat off. They didn't do that, but I'm going to have to. It is code. And I found out I need two more sets of eyes, so I got to put these glasses on. Anyway, good morning.
Good morning.
It is a pleasure to be here with you today, and I want to take a moment to thank you on behalf of everyone that's up here on this stage again. And I want to also admit and acknowledge all the vital work and the professionalism that you see up here. I am honored to be on this program with such great leaders as Governor Lee, Mayor Cooper, Commissioner Long, General Holmes, Colonel Stewart, and also we have the Director of TEMA, Sheehan. Davidson County has a very high standard for emergency community and expects perfection from all departments serving this county. Every hour, every day, all day long. And there is a real professional satisfaction and pride in being part of emergency preparedness. I hope you all realize you are all a part of something special. In other words, we are here for each other, respecting others, meaning allowing members to contribute equally to group discussions and taking the appropriate action to accomplish the mission. In a culture that encourages us to think about me first, it is refreshing to remember we are indeed stronger together. Just like an African old proverb states, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Maybe all we really need to know about teamwork comes down to this advice. No matter how significant you are, it is only because of what you are part of. What we have is one body with many parts. Each is proper in size and proper in place. No part is important on its own. A vision is a mental picture of the future. It is an ideal of what the future can hold, but has not yet happened. Vision is the thing inside of us that guides us. It creates a desire to grow and improve. Vision embodies our hopes and ideals. It gives us a sense of purpose. Vision brings us flashes or glimpses of what is possible. Well, today one of my visions has come to full fruition. I have charged my department with being prepared for the future but staying relevant to today's times. Almost a year to the day, this started with a conversation with the THP, Colonel Stewart, agreeing to be on board with whatever it takes to forge a relationship and to train together. Our last recruit class, we graduated 2 of his personnel who are now EMTs. And we are very, very excited about the training that is offered by the U.S. Army under the directions of General Holmes. I want to give a big thanks to our Special Operations Division under the care of Commander Larry Clymer. And in closing, today is a great day in Davidson County, the surrounding areas, in this great state where these assets will be deployed. We are committed as a department to be at the forefront of emergency response, and these partnerships will help us continue that mission. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you guys. That concludes the press conference. Thanks everybody for coming out, and hope to see everybody soon up in the air. Thanks.